Good terrain is good narrative. And good narrative to me means secrets. How you going, Bambi? Working hard. Okay, over here, these are some toys to play with. The hardest part about building this table is it's going to be for my local club. And of course, people play Warhammer 40k, Warhammer Fantasy, and the one game to rule them all, Mordheim. Thankfully, however, we are playing... Okay. Well, Mordheim is set in Mordheim. There was this sort of weird supplement that came out. Instead, that supplement set Mordheim in Lustria with the lizard men. Lustria. Across the great western ocean south of the bleak lands of the northern shores lie the hot and uncharted land which is called Lustria. Many fortune seekers travel here, and though few return, they bring tales of steaming hot jungles and strange inhabitants, which dwell amongst ruined temple cities of immeasurable antiquity. Just letting you know that the 3D printer is like 40 minutes away. So if you want to come and do the thing. Cool. This journey began a little while ago with a sketch that I made that my incredibly talented girlfriend Rachel turned into a 3D model for me. And then, because I love that model so much, we decided to make a few more. But in one of those models, I hid a little detail. This table's narrative. Rachel is eagerly waiting for me at the studio right now because supposedly the 3D printer's done. Excited?
Yes.
Hope it's done. It stopped itself.
No.
Why did you stop?
Bambi!
Oh, his leg broke off. I tried to save a lot of time and money last time by printing with fewer supports, and I think that was a bit silly. Yeah,
That's crazy.
It's a lot more supports, huh? You're not going to watch it all day, are you?
It's only going to take 12 hours.
To make this look like it's from Lustria, we need to make this big and grand. This is alien clay. And to use it, we've got to heat it up. This is liquid, oil-based clay. And if it gets on you, it will burn and you won't be able to get it off. So, you have to be really bloody careful. Oh, fuck. Okay, well that's everywhere. Okay, ignore that. Now we have a mold. In order to cool down the alien clay a lot faster, I've actually put it outside to cool on this nice night on top of my car, which does a great job of heat absorption. Now we've got to turn this block into art. Time to cast this up so we can make lots and lots and lots of copies to quickly fill our table. I think I've mixed up the perfect amount. We got a little bit left. Ooh,
Oh yeah.
So, I would like to try something that I've never tried before. This is expanding foam, and I was picturing more like gushing overflows of foam. Sorry. And I got this. What did I buy? 26. Ah, okay. So I managed to buy the least expanding. Ooh. But it's dense. Ooh, that's nice.
Wow. Great. The print looks really nice, but the supports are not.
Maybe like top 3 things I wish someone had told me sooner, and that's spray foam is the best glue for foam sheets ever. And this is coming from me, who has proclaimed to the internet an embarrassing amount of times that they know the best way of gluing foam together, and it's all wrong. The best way is more foam. Now, in this stone mold that I made earlier, I'm filling it with plaster of Paris because I ran out of that expanding foam because it didn't quite expand as far as I thought it would. And plaster of Paris is cheap and destroyable. I can sort of cut the tiles to size after I make them or make them into ruins. The idea behind the steampunk buildings that I've been slowly assembling in the background is I'm building a dwarf treasure hunter base. They've visited Lustria in hunt for this rumored gold city. Maybe they've set up a mine or something like that, but it's steampunk and generic enough to fit a 40k table. So I can also play games of 40k on this table and it not be weird. This is paper pulp. And I'm putting it in a paint can. Adding a little bit of sawdust here. And now I'm going to add a lot of plaster of Paris. Add a bit of glue, water. Now we have to use this quickly before it sets. Sealing this table was going to be really bloody expensive. We're going with house paint, exterior house paint. It's a primer and a paint in one, and it's bloody thick, and it will protect the foam from the spray paint. So to color the table, we're using pastels. So instead of paint, these are like dry pigments that we can rub on the surface. Okay. So I know the table's not done yet, but I just had to try this out. Mini Wargaming, who are this episode's sponsor, have sent through some models and come on, they look good on this table. I'm trying to motorize this lighthouse. So we can get this to move. So we just need to make that happen, but better. Now it doesn't turn off. Good. Okay, hot glue. Okay. This isn't like... There's much better ways of doing this.
Why aren't we doing them?
Okay, alright, we'll do it right. We'll do it right the first. This is Smooth On Freeform Sculpt. It's basically like Milliput but in bulk. What do you think of the...
I think it looks great.
So I used just like regular casting resin for this, but it turned all bubbly because of the moisture on the underside, and I think it looks kind of cool that way. I think it's time to share the secret. Remember when I asked you to make these 3D models?
Yes.
They're so big! Wow! Are you sure you want them to be that big?
all these carvings on the side, they tell a bit of a story, right? This god of the universe here, which is this guy, right? Well, he answers to a higher power. And it's these on the side. You know what? I asked you to sculpt this thing for me. This is this. You can see its eyes and tentacles and stuff. And that's why, you know, these people, they all have all these eyes on all these things. And that's the eyes on here, right? You can probably hear a horrible, horrible whirring sound in the background. And before I show you the monstrous source of that sound, please go check out Ravage Star. In the link below, there's a couple of days left of the crowdfunding. It's Space Bugs and Space Dwarves together, reunited after all these years. Oh my god, look at this. And it's done. My Lustria themed Mordheim table is complete and ready to play on for our campaign. And you know what? When someone goes, hey, what do these weird symbols mean on this ruin here? I can be like, uh-oh. You said the spell, you summon the spawn, and the multi-eyed, flying, tentacled spawn comes down, and that's the scenario now. I love that sort of thing. And you know what? Week 8, that's when I think I'll break out the, hey, did you know this lighthouse can spin? And then the motorized lighthouse kicks in, and then it gets annoying after 5 minutes. But then they can surprise the next person that comes along. And that's the joy of filling your table with secrets. Let me know if your table has any secrets, what you want to see me make next, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much. You're the bloody best.